It is better to try something and fail than to try nothing and succeed. The result may be the same, but you won't be. We always grow more through defeats than victories. The most common form of despair is not being who you are. There are two ways to be fooled. One is to believe what isn't true. The other is to refuse to believe what is true. Life can only be understood backwards, but it must be lived forwards. People demand freedom of speech as a compensation for the freedom of thought which they seldom use. I found I had less and less to say until finally I became silent and began to listen. I discovered in the silence the voice of God. People settle for a level of despair they can tolerate and call it happiness. Take a chance and you may lose. Take not a chance and you have lost already. Life is not a problem to be solved, but a reality to be experienced. The unhappy person is never present to themselves because they always live in the past or the future. Hope is passion for what is possible. Do it or don't do it, you will regret both. If I could prescribe only one remedy for all the ills of the modern world, I would prescribe silence. The minority is always stronger than the majority because the minority is generally formed by those who really have an opinion. It is not the path which is the difficulty, rather it is the difficulty which is the path. To dare is to lose one's footing momentarily. Not to dare is to lose oneself. It is the duty of the human understanding to understand that there are things which it cannot understand. Our life always expresses the result of our dominant thoughts. It is not where we breathe, but where we love that we live. Face the facts of being what you are, for that is what changes what you are. The more people who believe something, the more apt it is to be wrong. The person who's right often has to stand alone. Most people are subjective toward themselves and objective toward all others, frightfully objective sometimes. But the task is precisely to be objective toward oneself and subjective toward all others. To be a woman is something so strange, so confusing, and so complicated that only a woman could put up with it. I'm so misunderstood that people misunderstand me, even when I tell them I'm misunderstood. The highest and most beautiful things in life are not to be heard about, nor read about, nor seen, but, if one will, are to be lived. The most painful state of being is remembering the future, particularly the one you'll never have. People understand me so poorly that they don't even understand my complaint about them not understanding me. If you don't have many friends, it means you have a lot of life experience. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to our channel for more videos. Goodbye.